This week in the world of news from books, beards, and brews. All right. As always, I'm Bob of Tales by Bob.
I'm the ass of the podcast, Derek.
I am everybody's favorite creative consultant, Tanya.
That's bold.
But accurate.
Ooh.
I'm my favorite. Gotta be your own biggest fan.
That's fair.
Why start now?
Go me. Go me. Tanya is the best. Rah, rah, rah. With some pom-pom things.
What the fuck?
I was cheering with a...
Oh, no, we know.
With my hands up. With my pom-pom things.
All right, then. All right. This is our weekly news episode. Hope y'all are ready for some of these sensual... What did we say?
It was pleasing faps.
Pleasing faps. Hope y'all are ready for some of these pleasing faps.
Because we've got little
faps.
They're silicone
oven
pot
mitts.
Holders.
Yeah.
But they look like a duck and a frog.
Yeah, and they're thanks to Superfan Bud.
They have a pleasing noise in real life. Pleasing faps.
Pleasing faps. All right. So let's dive right into the news. First off, this one's called Close Shave. Presidential candidate Julian Castro is often mistaken for his identical twin brother Joaquin.
Phoenix?
No.
Castro.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah, I guess. What an idiot.
Jesus Christ.
Part of
Go,
that.
Tanya. Yay, you're the best.
Part of that is because they traveled together on the campaign trail. So Julian was the former federal housing secretary and mayor of San Antonio. And so his top advisor is Joaquin, who is a U.S. representative. So what happened was at a candidates forum in April, organizers mistakenly used a photo of Joaquin. But Julian said he was kind of like, oh, okay, well, that's fine because, that's the better looking brother. I get it.
Yeah.
But Joaquin has come up with a solution. He's growing a beard.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of it. Yeah.
He definitely proves that he is the better of the brothers.
Yeah. He said, I hadn't shaved in like 5 days, and I thought, I'll just go ahead and grow it, So, yeah. It's a real missed opportunity, though, for Julian. Julian? I don't know.
You couldn't be bothered?
Derek, no, I couldn't be bothered.
It's probably just Julian.
When have I ever been bothered? But
Bother me.
fair.
Fucking Winnie the Pooh over there, 0 bothers given.
Okay.
Because you don't bother.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. No, I'm with it. But I just feel like it's a real missed opportunity because you definitely want your twin brother to be identical to you to lessen the chance of you getting assassinated.
Yeah.
Unless you're a good brother, then you're like, I need to differentiate between us so that I don't get my brother killed.
Nope. You want to win the presidential election, then you have your twin
Oh,
brother.
he's got no shot. So.
Here's the thing: is you have your twin brother campaign over in one place, and you go campaign in the other place, and then you get to shake more hands and kiss more babies.
Yeah, I gotta say,
more babies and kiss more hands.
That wouldn't go over poorly at all.
I kept. I've been keeping up with the debates, and his name I don't think came up even
Not
once
yeah.
in either of the. I don't know what night he was on. I can't even tell you what night he was on because he
was on one of the nights.
I assumed so. I mean, there's fucking 20 of them.
I don't think he was.
I think he might have been on the first round.
Maybe.
I didn't
second
think he
round,
was.
but I don't know. I haven't watched.
I'm pretty sure he's in the first round because I'm pretty sure I read something about him being in the first round.
Could be. I paid attention, but like,
yeah,
I didn't even.
I was
saw
looking for memes.
I saw his face on Twitter.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or was it his brother?
Or was it his brother?
No, it was him because I saw one with and one without a beard.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. From what I remember, it was still pretty new.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this seems to be a pretty recent development.
I feel like growing a beard to differentiate yourself from your twin brother is the adult equivalent of wearing a green shirt versus him wearing a red shirt.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just pointless and a horrible idea because why didn't you already have a beard?
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Should have already had beards.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's a reason he's not higher in the polls.
Yeah,
Like we
you know.
saw that questionable decision making.
You
You
know,
didn't have
actually,
a beard.
none of the candidates have beards.
Most
Nope.
of them don't.
Yeah.
They
Like,
do
I
not.
mean,
I feel like
beards really aren't.
This is
just
a real
thing.
chance for Elizabeth Warren to really differentiate herself. I think. Just
I can
really
do a hookup on where you get some clip-on beards.
Yeah.
Etsy, yo.
get her a clip-on tentacle mustache.
How are we doing about old intern over here?
Yeah, because she definitely doesn't have her clip-on tentacle mustache on.
Or
It's uncomfortable
chin wig.
to wear all
so,
the time.
well, that's why we got to get you a.
We'll get you. Well,
Interns don't make any money,
well,
so I can't buy
spoiler.
anything.
The non-interns on this podcast aren't making any
That's
money
a
either.
y'all problem. Y'all been doing this longer than me.
That's fair. All right, next bit of news. This one's called Aldi's Flavors.
All these flavors.
Yeah. So Aldi just debuted 3 booze-flavored salsas.
Aldi. Oh.
Yeah, Aldi.
ALDI, Aldi, the restaurant,
Yeah.
their grocery store.
Grocery store. There's one in Prattville, but they're opening
Aldi's.
one on the
It just
boulevard.
opened.
It just opened on the
Yeah.
boulevard.
I don't know what the fuck y'all babbling about.
It's a grocery store.
It's a grocery
Okay,
store.
all
It's
right.
known for being
from
cheap.
Deutschland.
But so they just debuted 3 booze-flavored salsas. They come in 16-ounce cans
That is pointless.
and 3 different alcohol-themed varieties: blood orange and whiskey, pineapple and rum, and apple and bourbon. The salsas don't contain any actual alcohol, so you can eat as much as you want without getting tipsy. But they
Pointless.
hit the shelves on August 21st, and they're only going to cost $2.29.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I stand
the flavor
against
combinations
this.
seem odd. And if there's no alcohol in it, then
I
why?
can get behind those combos. Well, I don't know about blood orange. I
think it's just regular orange.
I don't typically support the blood orange trade. Like, I know people are out there dying for them.
Yikes.
So
I see the like a blood diamond connection there is
Yeah.
what you're trying to make.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I've
Okay.
gone for.
Okay.
I don't actually.
Real talk though, blood oranges just taste like regular oranges.
Do they?
She just wanted to say regular
She
again.
did. I know. Trying to work that in the conversation, but do they really though? Like,
I think so.
Are they just like really red on the
Just
inside?
Yeah.
don't even know.
Huh. Okay.
I have.
Well, so blood orange and whiskey. I've never really had an orange whiskey combo before.
Well, I mean, old fashions have citrus.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
but
and
apple and
orange
bourbon. I mean, that bird derb,
Burp derp.
burp derb.
And beam apple and
Yeah.
ground apple
And pineapple and rum. Yeah. You know, like a rum ham with pineapple on it.
rum ham.
Rum ham.
Rum ham.
Okay.
Oh,
Rum-
it's always sunny.
Always Sunny? You don't know about the rum ham?
I don't
They
watch.
infused
Oh my God,
ham
the-
with alcohol so they could get drunk on the beach.
The beach had a no alcohol policy, so they made a rum ham.
so they just
Like a rum soaked ham so they could eat their liquor.
that seems like 100% all your alley.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. You can't really do that the way that they were doing it. I
No,
think,
but
'cause
I'm just saying, like-
you cook off most of the rum. But,
I just figure like
yeah, no, eating my
Fast
liquor,
food.
I'm with it. Yeah.
unless you throw it in ceiling fans. Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm.
Okay, so this headline is Books, Babies, and Booze.
Yikes.
What?
I'm out.
So I didn't come up with that title. That is the actual title. So apparently, this is a real short headline. There was a national book tour put on by Lola and Pear Publishing. And the author of The Adventures of Duke, the therapy dog, Duke Finds a Home, read her children's book while the parents got to drink. So it's like, parents, y'all get drunk. Kids, y'all listen to the author read this book on her book tour.
I can low-key fuck with that except for the whole kid thing.
Yeah. I think there's a real good opportunity there that I'm going to try and take a part of at some point. I think I want to start doing like readings at bars, like story time with Bob at bars, like basically like go to like Crew and like I have like a mic and a microphone and I read a story to people, you know?
Yeah.
I think people would like that. Like Crew's a good sedate place for that. Like not like later in the night, but like, you know, like 7 in the afternoon.
Well, that's
Or
evening, but
evening,
yeah.
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 Well, I mean, hell, it's daylight around here
For
at this
now.
time. Yeah, at this time of year. Yeah, no, I had that thought. Maybe do a
That'd
little
be fun.
do story time with Bob
Bubbles.
Bobbles. All right. This next headline is a hard pill to swallow. 3-time world beard champion Madison Rowley is doing something most people thought he would never do.
Oh no.
He's cutting his wondrous, awe-inducing, award-winning beard.
Yikes.
But he can try a new one?
He's doing it for a good reason, though. According to the GoFundMe that he set up, he's cutting his beard to raise awareness about and help prevent tragedies brought on by addiction. He's trying to raise $28,000, with the proceeds going to Shatterproof, which is an organization dedicated to improving the treatment of addiction and helping families affected by addiction in America. So, he said that if he gets that goal, he'll shave his beard. But there is a catch. He's going to shave his beard into one of 12 styles chosen by everyone who donates. So if you donate, you get to vote on what style they want, and the winning beard.
I'm kind of into this.
Yeah, no.
I don't care about the altruism. I just want to be able to give him like some wicked wild mustache.
His beard is incredible. Like it's one of those beards that like covers the chest kind of deal. Like it goes down to the waistline.
Mustache?
It's there. I didn't pay much. It wasn't fancy.
Prominent.
Not what I like. It didn't stand out. He didn't have it like curled in some fancy way or anything like that. But I don't know.
He needs to go like full Kung Fu Master.
Fu Manchu. Yeah, and then braid it. Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous, Bob.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just leave like really long wispy whiskers. That way he can do like the dude in Kill Bill where he just like grabs them and like flicks them.
Oh yeah,
that'd be
no,
fun.
like just mutton chops, like just like 3 foot long mutton chops. So yeah, good for him. That's cool.
Are mutton chops like, I don't know, kind of the mullet of facial hair?
Yeah, I'd say so. So here's the thing. Last night, went and saw Baroness play in Birmingham. They were great. But their bass player had a mullet. And having seen that...
Ain't you got to work?
I was sick.
Oh, cool.
Still recovering. But
You'll never recover.
But, so having seen that, all bass players should wear mullets. Like, I feel like that's just the natural state of a bass player. Like, all bass players should rock mullets.
Their natural form.
Yeah. Like, come on. It'd be great.
You know quite a few bass players, and I don't think that would really go
Can
over.
you tell me you can't imagine Chase with a mullet?
Eccles?
Chris Eccles with a mullet? He'd look bad in a mullet. I mean, everyone looks bad in a mullet. That's the whole point of a mullet. Mullets don't look good.
No, then
But
I would
bass
counter
player-
this by saying they're already the fucking bassist. Why don't you give them a fucking chance, Bob?
They don't. They're the bassist. They don't get a chance. They should just
Basic
embrace
bitches.
it. They should just embrace that. Embrace that.
At least they're in the band.
Drummers,
True.
perhaps.
No, drummers should be totally shaven bald because that's the hottest job.
Drummers should be able to do what the fuck they want because there's like 12 of them in the entire nation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair point.
Pretty much.
Fair point.
So yeah. Next headline is Stuck in My Craw.
Crawfish?
Dad.
Best-selling novel Where the Crawdads Sing.
It's on my TBR.
All right, so it's written by 70-year-old Delia Owens, and it's intensely popular right now. It's in
It's
tons
on
of
the Oprah book list.
yeah, it's in tons of book clubs. Been in book clubs for months. Earned a seal of approval from Reese
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Did you just have a stroke? What was
I
that?
may have. So earning a seal of approval from Reese Witherspoon, who added it to her book club, and then signed on to produce a film adaptation of the book.
She has a book club?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
If you're
I
a
didn't know
celebrity
that.
and you're female, you pretty much have a book club.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean, I feel like it's an easy way to earn money. I'm sure the publishers give them all sorts
Because literally all you do is like, hey, I
Literally.
like that book, and they put a sticker on it. Ta-da!
Yeah. So yeah, so it's 2019's top-selling book so far.
I almost picked it up on Audible because they're having a $5 sale.
Yeah, is that one of the $5 books? I didn't look.
I think so.
I may do that. All All right, so Slate did a kind of a dive on it. Like, let's look into this Delia Owens.
Oh my.
So they uncovered that the author has a past that sounds strikingly similar to the murder central to the story of Where the Crawdads Sing.
Let's not spoil it then if people haven't read it.
Well, no, this is spoiler free. I mean, the book's about a murder.
Well, I didn't even know that. Now I'm spoiled.
Well, if you read the back of the book, you would know that.
Well, Bob, sometimes people purposely don't do that.
Well,
way to ruin it. It's not like this is a show for people that like to read books.
Yeah. So while living in Zambia, after being asked to leave Botswana, doesn't say why they were asked to leave Botswana.
How you gonna get kicked the fuck out of a whole ass country?
Twice, actually, as we're about to find out.
Big yikes.
So they get kicked out of Botswana. Well, Owens, her husband, Mark, and her stepson, Chris, took it upon themselves to protect endangered elephants. And a poacher got murdered. And her stepson and husband were implicated by witnesses. So this is weird. The Zambian government asked them to leave until the case was solved. I feel like you would your suspects typically you would ask them to stay until it was solved, but they were like, no. Why don't y'all dip out while
Can
we?
you please get the
leave
fuck
while we
out of
solve
here
this?
for a minute?
And they were like, fuck that guy that you killed. Apparently,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Get
that's
the
the
fuck
thing is
outta
like the
here.
government's official stance, like many governments' official stance is that like fuck poachers. So
Yeah.
they're probably like, well,
if you were to disappear, oh no.
oh
Yeah.
no, looks like they've ran and we can't. What is the word? Not extradite them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much the right.
That's when you send them out.
No,
No,
deport
that's-
them.
Whatever.
Extradition
You
is
can't make
just-
them come back. Oh no, they're
Yeah.
already gone. Darn.
Whoops-a-doodle.
Maybe better next time.
How dare you?
Yeah.
With the whoops-a-doodle.
Little whoops. Little,
Whoopsie.
Don't encourage her.
what was that, Duke Nukem? Whoopsie.
Did you?
Or no,
Oh,
Mortal Kombat.
no.
Mortal Kombat, yeah. Whoopsie. All right, so this
Fucking Mario.
This is the most minor bit of news I think we've ever covered, but the headline was so amazing, I had to fucking just do it. So this is the headline as I found it. Troll slams neckbeard incel for sexist comic book. Female author hilariously claps back.
I want to know more.
All right, there's a lot going on there. So, the cover of this comic book is called Everglade Angels, and the cover features a woman holding a baseball bat in a swamp, and she's busty, but not like that, like 80s super heroine style busty. I mean, she's
she got
feminine.
some titties.
yeah, and there's some cleavage showing, but it's not.
Gosh forbid.
It's not super gratuitous. All right, so the person posted that cover and said, "Imagine the neckbeard incels in a basement in Kentucky creating the Everglade Angels comic. Remember the 90s, Blake? Tits were bigger then. Draw them bigger. Educated people will not buy this garbage. Good luck selling this, Trump bros. Idiot customers await." Okay.
So that was someone's comment.
Yeah, that was the comment.
And they were displeased
Yes.
because they thought the titties were too big?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the
you
author,
purposely trying to trigger me right now?
the author Blake, got wind of the book cover judgery, and her name is Blake. What's her last name? Blake something. But so it was like Blake.
Shelton.
Her Twitter name was
Lively.
like Blake Dude Bro, in quotes.
Yeah.
Whatever her last name is.
Yeah.
And so, the person just assumed that it was a guy. Well, it's not. So she responded, "We're not Trump bros. Neither myself nor cover artist have ever voted in an American election. I'm Canadian, and the artist is Italian.
Nice.
Neither of us live in subterranean dwellings, and to the best of my knowledge, neither of us have ever grown a beard, neck or otherwise. I've tried to grow one several times. The results have been rather disappointing."
Can relate.
She then dropped the biggest truth bomb with pictures to prove it. Both her and the cover artist are female. And
Yeah.
Picture. She's like, "And since my name is Blake, it is sometimes confusing to new readers. I'm not a dude or a bro. I'm the one on the left, and my cover artist Leia Lees is on the right. As you can see, both beardless and both above ground. I appreciate the retweet of the cover art, though. You left out the URL, evergladeangels.com. Tell your 4 followers to check it out. Love and hugs, Blake.
You realize I have to go home and buy this, right?
P.S. It's spelled Kentucky. You're an educated person. You should know that. P.P.S. The 90s and tits are both rad. So she has now changed her name on Twitter to Blake American Dude Bro Northcott.
Nice.
With a U.S. flag and American football emoji. And she told the reporter that she wasn't upset by the critique, just a little surprised. So the Everglade Angels is a Kickstarter graphic novel that raised almost $24K off of $15K target. And it's about a girls softball team that takes a shortcut through the Florida Everglades who stumble into a trap set by a murderous cult. So yeah,
I'm for it.
It kind of seems like that's up your alley.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna be picking this up.
Yeah,
it's the most nothing news article we've ever covered, but it was just too good not to cover. It was fucking great.
I feel like we've done more nothings, but
I don't know.
We've done less with more, or more with less. I don't know.
We are still occasionally talking about Ted Cruz's beard. Okay,
that's the biggest piece of political news that has come out this cycle, Derek.
Is there any updates on that?
I just saw some pictures of him
here's
recently.
The thing,
His beard
though.
still looks
Is it still looking scraggle pants?
Regardless of your political views, it is widely acknowledged that Ted Cruz is a right-leaning conservative.
Yes.
And it has somewhat been known as an obstructionist. Well, since he's grown the beard, he's actually been reaching out
Super chill.
to AOC and been like, oh, hey, I like that. Let's do this together, which I think is super cool.
You want to know why? Because that beard be blessed, boys.
Yeah, it's the beard, man. The beard is kind
Jesus had a beard and he was super
moderating
chill.
him, you know, kind of like, oh
dude.
man, let's work together. Let's work together, and that's what it's all about. Let's work together.
His beard is literally growing to reach across the aisle.
I mean, but okay, I'm not getting into this.
But yeah, so it's the beard. I think if every politician would grow a beard and
the world would be a better place.
Then touch beards and let the beards entwine.
I think that's the thing is like, okay, if you're naked chinned and you try to
stroke it,
stroke your beard, it's weird to like really sit here and try to think and really you're just like petting your own naked chin. But if you've got fluff there, it's very soothing. I would imagine
you do better thinking, you come up with better results.
Or you can just soothe yourself. So
or you can just be awesome and have a beard.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
So
when are you gonna start?
Ooh, savage! All right, got a new product from Rienco.
Oh my.
Hey.
So, new from Rienco is the ISO Blow Elite. Utilizing the ultra-efficient heat-generating properties of the plutonium-238 radioisotope, this hairdryer will dry your hair in half the time of competing hairdryers.
What about a rattlesnake? Will it dry a rattlesnake?
Oh, it'll dry a rattlesnake super quick.
Good.
See your local authorized reseller today. Rienco, complex solutions for life's simple scenarios.
Love it.
The better, also like long-term use, one of the other perks of it is it dries your head so much faster because the hair is no longer in the way of your scalp.
Right.
Because
they just removes it.
Prolonged exposure can cause hair loss.
But really, I feel like we should just sell this as
look at the time it saves you in the morning, where you're not having to take care of your hair. Think of how much quicker.
I'm just super excited to be using like nuclear power. That's more of a green energy.
Yeah, green glowing energy.
Yeah, it's much better than fossil fuels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which we all know Tanya's against because she's like, I don't want to see dinosaurs.
Well, no, she's against fossil fuels because she's afraid they're going to throw her into the oven. Because she's old.
Yikes. Have I told you how I get hung up, Derek, on the idea of fossils?
Yeah, no, this is worse than me and vegetables. We're not going here.
No, you know what? We're going to go here because I have repeatedly had to sit through that nonsense. I want to hear her nonsense.
Okay.
You say nonsense, but you mean science.
Okay, so I understand how fossils are made.
Right.
Things die. Not magic, but just like
magic
happens,
fucking magic,
and then oil. But no, like things die in the right place, and then like dirt and shit lands on top. Pressure time, yada yada yada, turns to stoned things. Right? Basically, that's how this works.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I don't get, Derek, is how why the fuck we ain't seeing fossils like literally everywhere. It doesn't make any sense. This place was underwater Why can I not just go out in the fucking yard? Why
One
can I
would-
not just find fossils everywhere?
one would
And-
assume-
dig down, and you will find them.
There's power lines in the way. And then also,
That doesn't mean they're not there
how-
then,
okay, so you get the rock,
right?
and they just happen to crack it open at the right spot, and that's when you open it up and you see, oh, there was a leaf in here. I don't get that. I know it's a thing. I'm not saying fossils aren't real. I'm not saying dinosaurs weren't real. I'm just saying, how the fuck do you find fossils, and how the fuck this work?
I have taken you
I know
to find fossils.
you did, and they were just on the side of the road, which doesn't make any sense.
They were on the side of the road
Bitch,
in a road cut that if the road had not been put there,
You
that
would not
would
have
been
found
like
them.
30 feet under the ground. They cut a hole in the mountain. And so where we were finding the fossilized shark teeth was like what would have been like 25 feet underground.
But how do they cut the rocks in half and they just pop open, and that's when you just happen to see like
Those
leaf prints?
Those are imprints.
Yeah, but how do you just like not
Fuck it up.
how do you know where do you crack it open, bitch? I don't know.
You don't crack it open. It's just you find the imprint. Like, so here's the thing. Like, okay, if you imprint on something that becomes a rock, like then dirt, like two rocks touching doesn't make one rock. Okay, so if you have an imprint on something that becomes a rock and it just gets covered with dirt, when you remove the dirt, the imprint shows up.
I'm skeptical.
Magnets, how do they work?
I always love trying to push the two ends of the magnets together. I know they won't go together, but I like feeling that like ball of energy between
She
them.
just really
Trying to
likes to do
Kamehameha.
it. She just likes to do ineffectual things, and
Yeah,
and make myself feel like I'm doing something, but really never get anywhere.
yeah.
Pushing magnets together, my life.
So we had
Yes.
we had a reader email from Shay.
Yes.
But Shay basically asked a question that we will be covering in an episode, so I'm not going to reveal it.
Can we teaser? Can we?
Nope. No.
can we just do it
No.
next week?
So
we'll see.
Shay asked a question. He knows what his question is, so he gets the. Oh man! Oh man!
Oh,
Oh man!
come on.
It
You know
wasn't-
Shay
it
can't
wasn't-
remember
it
what
wasn't-
he's.
It wasn't exactly. Oh, what was the soundbite that got turned
Oh
into a
my
ringtone?
gosh! He emailed it to me too, and it's me. I'm the serial killer. It's great. It's perfect.
That's
So-
you can.
When did you say
I wonder.
that?
I wonder if
When we were talking about the book ripper,
Fuck,
we were like,
talk.
we need to find it. Like, it's me. I'm the serial killer.
We talk way too much.
So we
I don't
need to
remember
find
the-
we need to find a way to share that to people so that folks can.
I'll figure that out if anybody wants to, put
Yeah.
my business out on the street. Me, I'm the serial killer.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
Oof.
I just need to have it. Like I don't want to use it.
I can email
just
it to
need
you. He emailed it. He
Yeah.
emailed it to
I-
me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll use it, but again, I think I need to have it. Just
Yeah.
I kind of
just
feel like
in case.
that would be just like a Patreon perk.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all got anything? I think that's.
I mean, speaking of Patreon, today is the first.
oh, it is.
Today is recording day. It's the first
So,
day. This is Patreon day.
I can tell you a hint of what our Patreon content is going to be. We're taking a trip to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I got hoes in Atlanta. That song, Panda, 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 Panda. I think that's that song.
What? No, I'm not.
Jesus
No, I'm not.
Christ.
I'm not. Panda, 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 panda.
There's a song that's like Panda, Panda, Panda. But you've never heard the Panda song? Oh,
Bob,
bitch.
just
We're gonna listen to the
just-
Panda song.
Oh my
Jesus
fuck!
Christ.
And then
All
there's-
right.
Oh my god!
That's
Wow.
all he says, just like Panda, 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 Panda.
I got hoes in Atlanta.
Panda, 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 Panda.
Maybe you just.
I'm not meowing. You're looking at me like I'm just saying words.
Yes.
Okay, because Derek, did you know
Oh,
that you
God.
can say...
Did you know?
Did you say you bitch? You can say meow to any song and it works.
Yeah, because I was on this podcast last week when you said that.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like Bob is thinking that I'm just saying panda as I would say meow,
Yeah.
but really there's a song that's like panda, 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 panda. It's a rap song. It's from like 4 years ago.
so blue, panda bear? You are a buffet of manliness. No one remember that commercial?
The fuck?
What was that for? I think it was for like a Snickers commercial. Like guy opens his Snicker and he's looked real sad, but the Snickers is like a woman and she says, "Why so blue, panda bear? You are a buffet of manliness." I think about that a lot.
I don't, because I don't need to be reminded that I'm a buffet of manliness. I just know.
Well, sometimes you're just not you when you're hungry. and you have to be reminded by the Snickers.
Why wait?
Or,
Snickers, we are open to sponsorship. Just send us a box of Snickers, and we'll
ice cream Snickers.
We'll suck your Snickers dick all day.
I was having a meme session earlier this week. I was just like sending memes back and forth to Lindsay, and she sent me one. It's like, the dick vein in a Snickers is really just what sets it off.
I mean, but she right though. It is my favorite candy bar.
Oh my god.
Yikes. All right, let's end this episode before it gets even weirder.
You like getting all them nuts in your mouth.
Last week's episode got a ton of feedback. That was
the last week's news?
Yeah, last week's news.
Oof. That's my bad.
Ryan, I think his exact quote was something to the effect like, so this week's episode, oof. And I was like, yeah, it got a little weird. He's like, well, it sounds like y'all are having fun.
Oh,
which
yeah.
was accurate.
Oh, yeah, had a blast. And then just, like, listening back to it, like, oh, my God, this is a train wreck to listen to.
I loved it more the second time.
That was great.
All right. Well, on that note, as the Red Craftsman toolbox of your week approaches, I hope that the drawers open when you need them to, unlike mine, which has a weird stickiness to it. Like, I can't get one of the drawers open. I don't know why. But I hope that yours doesn't have that problem. All the tools you need are easily available. And may the blessing of the beard be upon you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Books, Beards, Booze. Our co-hosts are Bob, Derek, and Tanya. Our producer is Bob. For more information, visit our website, booksbeardsbooze.com. Follow our social media at Tales by Bob. If you enjoyed this podcast, please rate, subscribe, and share. Okay, bye.